For all those eagle eye viewers out there, you might notice that this seed spawns you already over 200 blocks up in the air. And that's because over a few hundred blocks in every single direction, there are mountains that go up pretty much as high as they physically can. And even some that don't go up quite as high still go up really, really high, which can lead to some pretty interesting generation quirks, which we will of course get to soon enough. But right now, this is the mountain you actually spawn right next to this huge stony peaks mountain around the place with this huge looking dome right here, which again, this mountain has peaks that go pretty much as high as they physically can generate. And next to the stony peaks, we of course have this huge frozen peaks we can see right here. Wait, no, it's not frozen peaks, it's oh, what are these peaks called? What are these? Jagged peaks, jagged peaks. You have a huge supply of jagged peaks going all over the place around here too, which also does connect onto other biomes such as the savanna over there. But heading around this huge dome, again, if we actually head off in this direction instead now, we can see that, sure, some of these mountains, again, don't go as high as others, but some do go as high as they can. How many times have I said high in this one video? Probably too many already. But something that is definitely high up in the sky is just on this mountain because, wait a minute, is that a pillager outpost right here? And yes, it is. Your eyes do not deceive you. There is a pillager outpost that goes, actually, quite a number of blocks above the height limit generation. Like, we're literally all the way up at Y264. Like, something like this definitely should not be happening, but somehow or another, it actually did. But if you have been keeping up with my channel, you might remember that I did show off a seed very, very similar to this a little while ago, where actually a pillager outpost, I think, actually went up pretty much as high as this one. Yeah, actually, this seed and the other seed actually had outposts that generated literally at the exact same Y height, up to 264. Does that mean that's the limit? I'm not sure. I think it's possible to get higher ones, but at least as of right now, we have two pillager outpost seeds that both go up to Y264. And as everyone is inserting that 2 nickel meme down below in the comments, we have plenty more frozen peaks and frozen, like, mountainous areas off in this direction right here. And as it turns out, it keeps on going. Like, we're 1,100 blocks out one direction, 800 blocks out in another, like, but, okay, I think this is actually the end. This is actually the end of the mountainous terrain. At least in one direction. In other directions, there is plenty more mountains. And since these mountains are so vast and go off in such a long distance, that doesn't mean that they hold quite a decent number of ancient cities below. You could fly pretty much underneath any of these types of mountains. You'll find deep, dark, ancient cities, and all the good stuff you find inside them. I believe from spawn, this one might be the closest one you'll be able to find. So not only will you be set with the enchanted golden apples, all the skulk, and everything like that, but you'll also be set for all the trims you'll find in 1.20. And speaking of which, post 1.20, if we head past the giant jagged peak we shot off earlier, then we'll eventually come across a tiny little bit of cherry biome. Not a huge amount, but still enough to get yourself started with cherry. But even with that, the seed is weird, quirky, and cool all at the same time. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.